it is Kim and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the 5th round of the TBR Cafe, the monthly TBR game I play to choose what I'll be reading each and every month. I can't believe we're in round 5 and that I've done this game 5 times now. Blows my mind, but this will be August's TBR and I got my coffee. I am ready to talk about what books I'll be reading, but first let's go over the books I finished in July. For the month of July, I finished 3 books, or if we're being totally honest, like 2 3/4, but we're gonna count it as a 3rd book. And the first book I finished was A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. This book is about Nesta and Cassian as our main characters, though everyone makes an appearance throughout this book. I loved this book. I think I'll do a whole video on it and review it because it was so good and totally put me into like a few days of a reading slump, not gonna lie. I absolutely loved it. The character development of Nesta, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would relate to Nesta the most out of the 3 sisters, but I was really surprised and honestly pleasantly so. I'm a Nesta fan. From here on out, I absolutely loved Nesta. Her character arc was fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what happens next in the series, what she has prepared for us. It was just like, it was so good. So this was my first book, and I took my time reading it, so I didn't get quite as much read this month, or in July, as I would have liked, but this was a great way to start the month. The second book that I finished in July is The Picture of Dorian Gray, and I ended up listening to the audiobook version from Audible with Ben Barnes narrating, so Dorian Gray himself narrating, and it was fantastic. I definitely enjoyed this one. I haven't, usually classics are definitely hit or miss, and I really liked the whole philosophical kind of aspect of The Picture of Dorian Gray, and overall there were some surprises that I completely forgot, and it was really good. So I definitely recommend checking this one out. The final book I read in July was The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I'm not quite finished with this. That's why it's like 75% of a book, so really I shouldn't be counting it. But because I have read most of it in July, I am going to count it towards what I read in July. And most likely will actually label it as a July read in my planner, as well as on like Storygraph and things like that, so the counts match up in my head. But I am loving this book. I don't know why it took me so long to read it. I regret not reading it sooner because I probably would have already reread it multiple times by now. It's just so magical, fantastical. I love magical realism, and this just is just so beautiful. It's so beautifully written. It paints these gorgeous images in your head, and I wish I could see the Night Circus for myself. I need to know if this is going to be a TV show or a movie or something so I can get a real life visual image, or can we just build a Night Circus theme park? Just that. I would go to it because I'm in love. I'm in love with the Night Circus. I need it to be real. Somebody make it happen because I need to go. The tents, everything, it's just so inspiring, and I need it. I'm definitely going to be rereading this book for years to come, for sure. So, and I'm not even done with it, and I already feel this way, so I don't even want to know what's going to happen in this last 25% I have to read, but I know I'm going to love it. So, that is the last book I read for July. Okay, so now to talk about the books that are rolling over from the previous TBR onto the August TBR. And those are The Priory of the Orange Tree, The Clockmaker's Daughter, Red Rising, After You, and As Red as Blood. I will list these below with the authors so you can see who they're by, but these 5 are already on the TBR, and we are starting with 5 rolls. So there will be for sure 10 books on August TBR, which is a lot, but I have to say I got 1 big book read last month, which honestly makes this a whole lot less daunting this time around. Okay, so all the housekeeping is done. Let's get to playing and see what I'm going to be adding to my August TBR. I'm really excited. Let's get to rolling. Okay, so we are starting with 5 rolls, no punishments this round. So let's see what we get. We didn't get any coffee breaks last time. So let's, fingers crossed it doesn't happen again, but I'm guessing that that was a fluke. So here we go with roll number 1. And we have a 1, and I think I'm gonna go down. And our prompt is a Kim pick. Yes, I get to pick whatever I want for this prompt. Oh my gosh. Huh. Perfect way to start this round. Roll number 1 has given us Kim pick. I am thrilled with this because this means I can pick whatever I want, which I feel like is a great way to start off this August TBR, because I'm going to pick The Last Legacy by Adrienne Young. I was able to get an e-arc of this book, and I am so excited, and I have had it for a few months, and I haven't read it yet, so I'm ready to dive back into this world and just meet all these new characters. I'm going to miss seeing Fable and West, but these new characters sound so amazing, and I cannot wait to meet them and get back to this world. So, The Last Legacy will be my Kim pick for this month. Roll number 2 is a 3. So we're gonna go clockwise. 1, 2, 3 is a cup of tea, and our prompt is choose 2 books and let Instagram vote. So another wide open one. So I'm just gonna pick 2 books that I've been wanting to read or are high on my TBR and let Instagram vote on which one. Roll number 2 is choose 2 books and let Instagram vote. I did put up a poll on Instagram letting people choose between 2 graphic novels. The first one is The Wicked and the Divine, Volume 2, and then Saga Volume 1, and the winner was Saga Volume 1, and I'm really excited to start this series. I've heard so much about it, everyone is reading it, and I cannot wait to join in. I'm also probably going to end up reading this as well. So both of these are probably on the TBR, but this one is like the official pick is Saga Volume 1. Roll number 3 is a 2, 1, 2, and that is a book, and our prompt is read a book with a green cover. I think I can think of a few that I could do for this prompt, so green cover, wide open once again. I'm really liking these prompts so far. I don't know how this is happening, but we are just getting so much freedom with these rolls. I don't know what it is, but roll number 3 is giving us read a book with a green cover. How is this happening? But for this one, I'll be reading The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm so excited to read this book finally. It has been on my shelf for a little bit, and I'm excited. Savannah over at The Novel cannot stop talking about this book and its sequel, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to read it. I want to meet the Hawthorne brothers and dive right into this family craziness. Roll number 4. 2. 1, 2, and our prompt is the ice cream cone, and we got a coffee break. But we have a book with newest publication date. So most likely the most recent book that I've gotten probably out of a book box or that I've hauled recently. So I'll have to see which one is the most recent of my books. And we have a coffee break. So let's choose that. All right. Okay, let's shake them up. This is going to be good or bad, good or bad. And our coffee break is no coffee, unmark 1 spot on reward card. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I'll take it because we didn't get any extra rolls. So I'm perfectly okay with that. So I'll be saying goodbye to one of my spots on the reward card. Alright, roll number 4. We weren't quite as lucky this time. We did get a coffee break, so it was removing a mark from my reward card. I only have 2 marks since I finished 2 books from the TBR, so we have to say goodbye to 1. But it's fine. There was only 2, so it's not like, it wasn't like I was super close to buying a new book. So we're just gonna say goodbye to that one, and we have 1 left. So we're not totally back to the beginning. And for the book, we have The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. This is the newest publication as of right now. I cannot wait to read this. It has like this like autumn vibe to it. And since I am so over summer and this heat, I need some nice autumn vibes, and I'm getting this from this book. It is about seasonal magic and weather magic, and I'm just here for it. I am ready. This book it looks stunning and it sounds amazing. So this is my pick for my newest publication. All right, our last roll, number 5, is a 1 and it is a T, and let's see what we get. Get your scare on and read a horror novel. We got this also last month. I think I know what I'm gonna pick. It may possibly be a reread. I think it may be a reread. Alright, our final roll of the TBR Cafe for August gave us Get Your Scare On and Read a Horror Novel. My TBR game knows what's up and knows that I am so ready for the cooler weather and the horrors and thrillers, because that was the prompt I needed. And I'm going to pick up my first, or I'm pretty sure my first reread of 2021, which is insane that I've gotten into August without rereading anything, and that is going to be Horrid by Katrina, Leno. This is the exclusive Owlcrate like dust jacket, but I went ahead and switched it because I absolutely loved the artwork. I'm so excited to reread this. Horrid is probably one of my like fave gothic contemporaries. I am actually like so stoked to read this again, and I'm glad that it's my first reread of 2021. Okay, so I do not trust myself to lift all of the books up, so here are the 4 plus The Last Legacy that I will be adding to my TBR for a total of 10 books. I'm sure that I will be adding some others throughout the month as I feel, but I feel like August is going to be a pretty good reading month. July was a little slow in regards to what I had been reading, but I think I was just enjoying reading A Court of Silver Flames, and then I kind of just like didn't know what else I wanted to read. So I think with finishing the Night Circus off at the beginning of August and then just going into these new books, I'm so excited. The freedom that this round of the game gave me has just like, I don't know, I'm feeling like a little like rekindled, like let's get reading. I am so excited. And so let me know down below what you plan on reading this month, and if you just want to let me know that you were here and you watched, leave a coffee emoji, and I will be seeing y'all in a new video very soon. Take care, happy reading, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, I will see you all next time. Bye!